Thought I was up for the party. I was along for the ride. Thought all I wanted was a good time, baby. No rules and no place to hide. Something about the way you move, how you speak, and the way you carry yourself. Lord knows I want you, gotta make you mine, baby. Can't think on nobody else. Every morning when the sun comes up, pour my coffee in my cup, think about you. Think about you, baby. Grab the key to a house, try to get to where you are, 'cause I need to. Wanna see you, baby. There ain't nobody going down that makes my head spinning round like you do. Hey, 'cause there's nobody like you. You, nobody like you. Nobody like you. Love you. Love you. Nobody like you. Well, some lovers leave me lonely. Some lovers leave me cold. The love between you and me could make me promise to have and to hold. You got me acting like a schoolboy lately. Make me forget all my pride.
Oh, hey. What? I'm over here
Can't
doing.
hear.
What?
Okay.
You okay, Lamont? Lamont?
Hey now.
What's up, Lamont? Can you hear me now?
I think there might be some kind of delay. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Are we live?
We are actually live. We are live. So,
There is a big delay, Val.
because you're looking at the wrong screen. I'm gonna call you. This is the kind of things that happen. You just never know, and it just happens. So, I'm gonna give you a call on the phone because you know why? I have your phone number. Hang on. I have Lamont's phone number, so I'm gonna give him a call. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Are you good now? Lamont, can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me.
No. Yes, there's a giant delay. I can
Okay.
hear you fine. There's a giant delay.
Okay, because what's happening, I'm calling you.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Val.
Hey. So what I was telling you is that the delay is because you're watching the stream. You got to watch us.
I'm watching you on my computer.
And then, what's really funny is that here. Let me bring me on the screen with you. So give me a second. I'm gonna bring me on here with you. I tell you, live. You just hang in there. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, Lamont. Okay. Okay. So, what happens? Tell me if you can hear me.
So should I hang up the phone?
Yeah, if you can hear me through the thing, then hang up the phone. Yes. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Okay, now can I hear you?
I don't know. Can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So
I
I
want
don't.
to go back.
Go ahead.
No, if you can hear me, we're good.
I want to play you through my
Just
earbuds and not my
well, here's
and not
and,
my.
and see, this is the thing when you go live. Oh, so hi everybody. We're all in experimentation right here, but
Yeah,
yeah. But so you're okay with me now, Lamont? You good?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So one of the things that happens when you're doing a production like this is that's why you always want you want your guests to wear headphones whenever possible, so you don't hear things coming back, so you don't get the slap back or the echo. And also when you have a guest, you want them to watch what we're doing, so that way. If they watch the actual stream, everything is going to be way delayed. So I should not be delayed for you now, am I?
No, you're not now.
Okay.
Or
All
it's
right.
maybe like a second or two, but it's
Yeah,
cool.
it's going
It's
to be
much
small.
better.
So, okay.
Okay.
So go, you have some people that you need to say hello to.
Okay, who's checking in already?
You got peoples, Lamont.
Let me
Look,
see if I
you
can
even
see
have
you like this.
you got people. You even have
Live chat. I see Dwana. Hey,
some of my people.
hey, Val's people. I see Dr. Sunny. Hey,
Dr. Sunny is here. These are my
very
people.
good, you guys.
Paul is here.
Very good.
Donnie is
I'm
here.
glad to see you guys.
Yeah. Um, Michael Miller. Hey, Lamont. Hi, Valerie.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
How
great
you
meeting
doing?
you at CC's event. Oh, okay.
That's
I'm
right.
at
Yeah,
CC's
that's my
event.
brother from Nashville.
Very cool. So, first of all, what I
Yeah.
wanted to say is to everybody, Lamont is one of my favorite people to sing with. Um, well, I know maybe you shouldn't be on the screen when I'm saying this stuff because I don't want you
I
get.
know. I
I
gotta
don't
pay
want
you
you
that
getting
money.
the.
Don't worry about
Okay, we don't want him getting the big head, so now I'm going to say what I need to say.
it.
No, seriously, Lamont is one of my favorite people to sing with. We've been working together for years and years and years. Although I'm much, much, much younger than he is. So, but don't tell him. He's not on the screen, so don't tell him. Uh, Although he's back there, I don't know what you're back there doing. But anyway, anyway, we've done so many things together. We've worked with all kinds of artists all over the world, and he's the one that taught my son Michael, that most of you know, taught him how to swim. Okay. He's just like the best dude ever. So I'm gonna bring him on. So I don't want to embarrass him. So I'm bringing you back.
Thank you.
But yeah, you've been a real. You've just been so great in my life, and most of the people we know, you're just one of those people. So anyway, I just wanted to let people know that little bit right there. But we're gonna get into it because we've already gotten like a few minutes that So let's get going. Hang on a second here. All right, so let's see. I want to talk about your show because that's why
Me
we're
too.
doing. That's why we're doing this, because you have a show coming up. So,
I do.
so you want to talk about that first, or do you want to talk about some other stuff first?
Sure. We can jump right in. Hey again, y'all. My next show is a week from yesterday, Thursday, the 24th of April, back at the Spud, back at the Baked Potato, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. And I hope to see you guys there. I got a great band once again. And we had our singers rehearsal a couple days ago, and it went very well. And we have the players rehearsal on Monday and full band rehearsal on Tuesday. And just kind of rest the vocal cords and don't drink heavily. And be ready for Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Who,
It's going to be fun.
who are you saying that part for? Don't drink heavily. Who
For
you saying
me.
that for? Oh,
For
okay.
me, don't drink heavily.
Yeah, you
Don't
need to
drink
calm.
heavily. It'll be
You need to
okay.
calm that down. But yeah,
Pump those
seriously,
brakes. Yes. Yeah.
the Lamont's shows are absolutely phenomenal. Because you've done several at the Baked Potato. Yeah.
I have, and I've done my show. My last show was at Vibrato here in LA, in Beverly Glen, where I did an evening. I called it an evening of standards and other songs. And we had so much fun with the Jim Cox trio. Jim Cox on piano, Trey Henry on bass, and my cigar buddy John Ferraro on drums. And we had so much fun. And I'm planning to play there again. I'll let you know when. But I'm gonna do some of those songs in this show. This show is gonna be off the chain. Some songs from my record, obviously, some standards, and some other songs.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
and just so you know, this is where what the show. And if you have your phones handy or whatever, you know, take a picture of that. I mean, put your phone on that QR code right there, and it has all the info for you right there. Um,
Val,
so
can you put that up at the end of our conversation today too?
it's everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect. And it's on all my socials, so
yeah.
you can go to Instagram, as I call it, or Facebook or YouTube, and you can find that QR code.
Cool. So okay, so let's just get back into some of your background. Okay, because I know the
Sure.
last time we did this, people didn't know that you used to play drums.
I did. I started on drums. I
I
started
still
on
can't. I
drums.
still can't believe that. I can't believe you played
Oh
drums.
man, I used to get down. What you talking about? I used to get down. Grew up playing church, obviously, but my first gigs, um, when I was technically too young to be playing clubs, I was singing, playing drums and singing in the
Mm-hmm.
top 40 band. My cousin was leading at the time,
Mm.
and he used to put me in his one of his leather coats and put me in a big hat and draw a mustache on my face and tell me to sing and play. Hold your head down. Hold your head down. Because the union man is going to come in here and you don't have a union card. You're too young to be in here. So just do what you do and just hold your head down.
We.
That's how I came in. I think I was like 14
Uh-huh.
in that area. Yeah,
Now,
playing drums.
who took you? Now, did your who took you to your gigs? Because when I was doing that, my mom and my sister took me to my gigs. They were my roadies.
You told me that he was the only one I was gigging with at that age. So he would come and pick me up because I
Okay.
wasn't even old enough to drive yet.
Mm.
Um, and a lot of times the gigs were on school nights, but honestly, it was then, even then, it was what I wanted to do. So I was just in heaven,
Mm.
playing with these grown-ups,
Mm-hmm.
and they were always encouraging and supportive.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I just got tired of setting up drums and breaking them down and lugging them everywhere. And there was always a piano at church, so I was like, I'm switching. And I did. And I'm
Lord.
glad I did. I haven't been behind a kit in 30 years, at least, probably.
Yeah, I'd be scared to hear that right now.
Me too.
So
Me
okay,
too.
so I got a question for you. So
Okay.
if we walked into your room right now,
Uh-huh.
or no, if we walked into your room when you were a kid, what
Mhm.
in your room would have hinted at who you would become now?
Oh, into my bedroom then.
Uh-oh. Be careful.
I didn't
Watch it.
have a lot of, cut it up, cut it out. Or me and my brother's room then. I didn't have a lot of posters on what I did have? My
What?
record player.
Okay. Who didn't?
And a stack of 45s and 12 inches. And that's where I could go find my solace when I had a
Mm-hmm.
bad day as a kid for whatever reason. I could go play my records and
Mm.
and be cool.
Were you a bad kid
Uh,
though? Did you
no, I
you didn't get in
was
trouble?
eager. Oh, I
Okay.
got in trouble a lot. Um, and sometimes occasionally I deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents weren't overly strict. I can't say that.
Mm.
I almost could say that. Anyway, I wasn't a bad kid. I was precocious, wasn't I?
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, you
just
still are.
curious.
So I mean,
Yeah,
not too much
and I
change.
still feel like a big kid. I call myself a big kid with a mortgage.
I heard that. Um, so, was this somebody in your life that believed in your talent before you did? Who was your force back then?
Both of my parents, both sides of my family, everybody knew.
Uh huh.
Everybody knew. Um, uh, the thing I have said to my parents is, if you knew, I never got private music. I never got music lessons at all till I
Hmm.
got to college,
Oh,
which meant I
okay.
was way behind the other kids, way behind. I had experience because I
Hmm.
was playing, quite a bit growing up, but learning to read, that didn't start happening until college, and it was a real struggle to, try to catch up with the other students that had been reading music since they had been reading ABCs, right? But it came together, and my life is great. I am living my best life and staying in my grateful place.
Well, okay, but then speaking of that, what was what was the moment backstage, or because you travel a lot, so what was the moment when you said, hold up, this is my life? You know what I mean? When you just all of a sudden said,
Yeah.
this is what I'm doing.
It still happens, Val. It's still happening. Different situations. My brother is the athlete and always was when we were growing up. I wanted to play my music and play my records and play my piano, but I would play, street football or street baseball, depending on the weather or what the kids were doing. And being called for gigs, it reminds me of that. It's like being chosen for the team.
Yeah.
And it just still feels good to get a call from an artist that I've worked with before or a new artist. It feels great to get the call. It feels like I'm being chosen for the team.
So did it feel like when you were doing your music back then, like that was therapy for you? I guess it was therapy for a lot of us.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, like, even with Michael, when he get mad at Mom, he would get mad at me, and I'm like, boy, get in there and wash those dishes. But he would be mad. But the thing is, I say, turn on your music, but go in there and get those dishes done. So he turned on stuff like India Irie and sing all those riffs.
Yeah. Yes. From that first record when he was a kid. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So but it was really good. I'm glad he had that. I'm doing stuff. Sorry. I'm glad he had that because it was a real outlet for him, in a way for him to express, just like the rest of us, We're not going to have a whole lot of time, so I'm going to try and get through a couple of things that some people don't know about you, Lamont. Is
okay.
I'm not going to scare you. You do.
I ain't scared. Come on.
You do construction stuff, not like a huge.
Yes, I do. My dad was an industrial painter. He was a carpenter, or is. He's still living. That sounded weird. He built the addition to our home almost by himself. He certainly had help, but he drew up the plans. He wanted to be an architect.
Really?
As a high school student, and was discouraged and sent to and put in auto shop instead. And so he can do anything to a car, paint it, body, what do they call it? Body and fender work, the mechanical parts. So I'm saying all that to say, and my stepdad was a auto mechanic as well. So I'm saying that to say my father and my stepfather made me help them when I did not want to help. So by default, I could do enough plumbing to get me in trouble. I can do enough electrical to get me in trouble, enough carpentry to get me in trouble. And but I enjoy it. It's like cooking and baking are other things that I like to do as well.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
Okay, we could talk about that too. But I'm all of those things, the DIY guy at my house, because I don't have a license, and if I mess up my house, I can deal with it. If I mess up your house, not so much. So I've done a lot of work on my house.
I'm not going to sue you. Hey guys, Lamont took me. We went to it was some kind of a home place. I don't know if it was, but we went and he made me buy tools. And so you remember that? And then we bought.
Yeah,
you made me buy.
Yes.
Yeah, you made me buy all those tools and stuff, which I still have, and I still have this too.
Yay. Yes, I do.
He
With
he gave me
climbing
bling.
stones.
I have bling on my tools, okay? But yeah,
Yes.
he took me out to and I actually used them. I had to fix my my sink. There was something going on with the sink. You taught me how to in the sink in the bathroom. Remember, you taught me how to take the pipe thing out so I could clean it out and stuff. I actually
Uh-huh.
still remember how to do that. I don't want to do that,
That's
but
great.
yeah,
Exactly. But you
yeah,
know how.
I know how.
That's the gold. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're very handy. Okay, you're handy.
I'm pretty handy. I'm pretty handy. A lot of people don't know that because, yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty handy.
well, I want
I
to
have a
take a
garage
second.
full of tools. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, because I wanted to ask you, I wanted to also ask you about the cooking thing too, but let's go over to the chat real quick and just see, because I did see a question or two. First of all, like I said, my peoples is here, but
Yay.
and Paulette's here. You know Paulette McWilliams,
Hey, of course. Hey.
and my
Paulette sang Mellow Madness. Come on now.
all right,
Yeah.
my friend.
With Quincy.
Oh, yeah, Paulette is. We sang with Luther Vandross together, and she is like the voice of life. Yeah, voice of life.
Yes. Yes.
So this is my friend Lawrence, and he says you should not be asking people what they had in their rooms as kids. Scandalous.
Tell her, Lawrence. Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
God, you got to
No,
meet
I wasn't.
Lawrence. Oh,
I was up to no mischief at that age. None at all.
Lawrence is one of the ones I told you that went to Howard.
Oh, very good. Ain't you?
Um,
The Mecca.
I'm gonna have you read these. How about that? Can you see it?
Yes.
Oh yes, good. Roots.
Duana, hey girl. Lamont comes from good roots, talented, and disciplined. I'm telling you guys, both sides of my family, players and singers, writers, educators, athletes. Yeah, I don't have to look far for great examples of significant achievements. I can just go look in my family and see some really cool achievements. Beverly, your whole family were into music from your grandparents and uncles. That's right. Van Hook family, very well known. Yes, Van Hook family is very well known in the Bay Area for music and other things. Uh, see, that didn't come out right either. But, yeah.
You being
But yeah,
scandalous again.
I didn't have. I say that in my bio. I was gonna say I didn't have much of a choice. Of course, I had a choice, but this is all I've ever wanted to do, you guys, for real, and I'm doing it. And you know, to allude to your earlier question, Val, I still have those moments where it hits me that this is my life. This is really happening,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it still feels good. It still feels good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people
really.
I started with in this business are not doing it anymore. You know, some people got married and had a family. Some people just don't like being on the road. And
Yeah.
some people like working every day because our
Yeah.
job, we don't work every day. So you
Yeah.
got to put some away while you're working,
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
know, for the lean times. And, you know, it's just a thing. But I'm still here, you guys. This is my 40th year
Whoa!
making my living in music. It's pretty
That's
crazy.
impressive. Yeah.
I guess it means I really love it, I guess.
Well, you got to acknowledge. Lawrence is acknowledging your.
Ain't you? I see it. Ain't you? You know, the Mecca. Oh, this is really where I grew up. Howard grew me up where I didn't have to be home when my parents said be home or whatever. Didn't have to go to class or you know, I could do my it grew me up. I tell the kids I did some really stupid stuff, but it didn't cost me a lot.
Okay.
But I try to discourage the kids from doing stupid stuff because some of my classmates that did stupid stuff it cost them a lot. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was checking. Guess who has a question? Another question for you. First of all, I acknowledge
Okay.
Ann Davis there.
That's my mama Ann, absolutely. She's been my mama since I moved to LA in 1986. She has been looking out for me ever since then.
Nice.
And
nice.
yeah, I just got to see her for Palm Sunday. You looked so beautiful, Ann. Your dress and your shoes, you know, I pay attention to those things. And you were working it out. You were working it out. Just saying.
So look who's in the chat.
That's my Ferd. What's happening, Fred?
So he has a question for you.
Okay. Ooh, who influenced you the most vocally? That's hard, Fred. Um, grew up listening to records and like Fred says, listening with one ear close to the speaker so you could hear what was happening during the fade. Uh, who was big in my house? The girls, Aretha,
Mm-hmm.
Gladys,
Mm-hmm.
Diana,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the boys, Al Green, Johnny Taylor, Marvin Gaye, gospel music, the Hawkins, which
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
were from the Bay Area. So I was right there. It was crazy. Of course, James Cleveland and
Oh
all
yeah,
his iterations with different
absolutely.
groups.
Mm-hmm.
One of my dear friends that I wanted to meet so badly and finally met him because we were on the same committee uh, with SAG-AFTRA, the sound recording committee. Bob Bailey, his record, his first record. Um, when I finally got to meet him, I said that's one of the records that taught me to sing.
Oh, okay.
So I've had a lot of great influences. I've got to work with some of those people. I've got to meet most of those people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, a lot of great. I'm still having them. Still,
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving what some of the young people are doing. This makes me
You
sound
mean
old.
me?
Sometimes I
You
feel
mean
old.
me?
Huh?
You mean me?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, yeah. I meant your child. I meant your child, Michael
Forget
Miller.
him.
Uh,
He don't count.
uh, yeah,
Um, when
yeah.
Dr. Sunny says, congratulations for your 40 years of in the
Thank you.
being in that is really pretty impressive. I have I wanted to. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit because you don't really know what's happening. And wait, and Fred, you be
Okay.
quiet. Fred, you be quiet in that chat, okay? He said, whatever, Fred.
Uh-huh.
So Lamont, I have another question that's being posed. So give me a second,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Hang on. All right.
Look at that handsome guy.
Oh, who is that? Okay, go ask your question. Hang on. Hang on, my dear.
I
Okay.
see the CD cover, but I don't see the question.
Yeah, I want them to ask the question.
Okay.
Give me a second here.
Hello.
Are you there?
You're live on
Yeah.
KL Van Hook.
Give me a second. Are you can you hang on a second? Hang on a second. Yeah, we are totally live. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Going.
my girl, I'm doing good now.
So here's my question.
Okay, what's your question, Lisa?
Who do you most who did you enjoy most anytime to the south of France?
Oh, you.
Mm,
Weren't we, weren't we in the south of France together several times? And other
yes, you
places
were.
around Europe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I
Yes.
have a good Lisa story to tell you guys.
Wait,
We
let's
were
tell wait,
in,
let's
Oh
first
God.
okay,
let's tell them who
sorry.
Lisa is, first of all. Uh
Okay, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite singers, and we've also traveled around the globe several times. Several times. Uh, I
Yeah.
remember always when I'm thinking about Lisa, my first gig with Diana Ross. It was a private show for Coca-Cola, and we were in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea on a cruise ship. And
Mm.
when we were rehearsing, Miss Ross always came, uh, rehearsing, taking the stage from backstage. Well, and she had wore, some jeans and a nice top and a nice little jacket and a baby wig, not the big wig. And for the first show, she took the stage from the back of the house. So that was the first
Mm-hmm.
time I saw her in the gown and the boa and the big wig. And I was, she took my breath away. She took my breath away, and the song is playing, and we're supposed to sing, and I'm on stage with my mouth open,
wait,
looking at Diana Ross, and Lisa is hunching me with her elbow, saying, "Sing, fool." And I was like, I need a minute. That is Diana Ross. I need a minute. Yeah, yeah. But one of my favorite. Yeah, I have lots of stories I can tell. It's good to see your face, sweetie.
You
Thank
look
you for
good,
checking.
It's good to
Lisa.
see
Thank
you,
you,
Lamont.
Lisa.
I'm so
Yeah,
proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I love
thank you.
you. All
Thank
this
you.
is great.
Yeah.
And I wish I could make a baked potato.
Oh, that's
I wish
right.
you could too, but there'll be more shows. There'll be more, and I want to do shows in Austin. I want to sing on all the stages. I've sang everybody else's songs
You
on. I
need to
want to
come
sing my
on.
songs
Come
on
on.
all of those stages. So it's gonna
Yeah.
happen. It's gonna happen.
Okay. See you
But
later,
it's good to
Lamont.
see your face. All right,
Thank
tell everybody I
you.
said hey there. That was
Okay.
all right. I
That,
love a good surprise.
I know. Yeah, you didn't know. Uh,
I
hang on
did
a second.
not.
Um, so I'm trying to get us back to a regular spot right now. So give me a second, Lamont.
Okay.
It's just me and you. So let's go
Bam.
back.
You
Let's go
did
back
that.
to. Let's go back to the. Let's see. Here's a question for you.
Mike Miller, which Diana Ross songs? Ooh, which Diana Ross song should Loud Love It cover? That's a lot of songs to think about, but let's see. Let's see. Let me think on that. Uh, that's interesting, Mike. I got to think about it. He could sing Endless Love. I had the pleasure of singing that duet with her a few times, but sometimes she would do it by herself. Lyle could sing that. He can sing anything and make it his own because his sound is so unique. He's been so supportive of my latest venture, becoming the solo artist. He's been so supportive. When we're on the road, which we will be again this summer, so I hope to see some of you and meet some of you after the shows. But most nights he would talk about my record from stage, and Lar and Leland would sell his book with Lyle's merch, and I would sell my CDs with Lyle's merch, and
Oh,
Leland
that's
and I
so
would go
cool.
out after each show and sign our merch and talk to Lyle's fans, and really have a good time. So we'll be on the road this summer, um, and I'm hoping to see you guys.
That's
Yeah, maybe
huge.
Endless Love, Mike. That is huge for
That's
him
really
or any
huge.
other artist to support me like that, and he has, Phil Collins has. It's just makes me feel loved and appreciated, and I'm feeling that every day.
Well, before we move on, my dear,
Hmm.
let's see. Oh, you're still hanging out? I have another surprise
There's
for
Lisa.
you. Okay,
Okay.
so hang on. I'm trying to. Okay, we're gonna I I asked. Okay, so all right. So my next guest, who I think you can see me. You know, this is the first time I'm doing this like this. I wouldn't normally do it this way. So I don't want to call your name out. I just want you to talk because then you'll show up on my screen. So I am going to add you here, and then I want you to go for it.
Who is this? Let me see.
You don't know who it.
Well, well,
let me
well,
let me get her. Let me
I
get
know
her.
who that
yeah,
is.
Do you?
I know
well,
who that is. I do too. That's my
no,
Lynn.
you don't.
Yes. Yes, that's my Lynn.
Um,
That's my.
I
Absolutely.
know.
Hey.
I'm trying to get her in here, but I'm trying to. Are you showing your camera, Miss Lady?
Let's see. Um,
Let's do it like that.
Start your video. Okay.
There we go.
There she is. Hey, girl. How you doing?
Oh, how y'all doing?
Hey, Lynn, what's up, girl?
Really good. It's
I'm
good to
dodging.
see your
I'm
face.
dodging. I'm dodging.
Oh, okay. What are you doing out in the street?
I had to go. I had to be. I had a session, so we're just leaving. They went a little over, so I was like,
Okay,
oh
good.
no.
Well,
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
I'm
so
glad you're working. You know, I'm glad you're
I
working.
know, right?
yeah,
It's a beautiful day.
So who?
Hmm.
So let's
holy day.
let the people know who this fabulous young lady. We sing together all the time. We love working together.
All the time.
Yeah.
One of my favorite people, one of my favorite singers, and the mama of my niece and nephew. Some of my favorite people.
That's
Yeah,
right.
this is one of my dearest
I'm
friends.
getting out of
One of my
danger.
dearest friends. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lynn.
Don't,
Okay.
yeah.
Lynn
Yeah,
Fiddmont, y'all,
yeah.
and you know we didn't
Yeah.
give you know, and matter of fact, Lynn and Lisa they used to sing together with Natalie Cole.
We all have
We've all
sung
we've
together.
sung with Natalie
Do
Cole.
you,
Yeah.
do you
I did
realize
one
like
show
it's
with
been
Natalie.
one?
I did one show with Natalie in the Caribbean. Like it wasn't
Oh, I
Turks
was
and
there.
Caicos,
Wasn't
but
I
it was
there?
someplace. I
Oh,
think so, Lynn.
it was the jazz
And we sang with
festival.
Natalie and Patty the same night.
And Sting
Someone
was
else, I can't
there.
remember. I don't
Wasn't Sting
remember.
there?
But you know, that's one of my best friends
Who's
in my
Sting?
mind.
In your mind.
Yes, yes.
Me
Sting
too.
and Garth Brooks are my besties in my mind. I met and worked with Sting. I have not met nor worked with Garth, but it's coming. It's coming. And I hope I don't embarrass myself. Yeah.
So
Well-
Lynn, do you have any favorite little thing that you wanted to throw at Lamont? Let's hear some.
Well, it's not really a question.
Oh, a comment is fine.
Okay.
It's just I just really like love you so much. And I just want you to
I know
know,
this.
I just you have such a big part in our lives. Like when we talk about our families, our kids. My kids love Uncle Mont.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's
And-
right.
All their friends love Uncle Mont.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle
I know
Lamont
that's
and
right
friends.
too. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
when Lonnie was a baby, she was in the bathroom listening to Lamont do some vocals.
Oh wow.
And he said, "What'd you say? This my pewter."
This is my pewter. Yeah. I remember she
And
was
Lonnie
maybe.
was looking at
This is
him.
preschool. Yeah. Yeah.
Computer.
Oh,
Computer. I
Pewter.
was like, no, who told you that? Pewter. That was funny. And Wayne has it on tape because we were working.
Yeah.
The bathroom
Yeah.
downstairs was the vocal booth because it had
my
some
God.
ambiance.
Right. And just like I'm just so proud of you. You had a vision. And it's been a long time coming. You were like, I know I want to do it. I know you want.
Yep.
And we're like, yeah, when you get ready, it's going to
Yep.
happen.
Yep.
And it has happened. And we're so proud. And I just love your songwriting. And Bitter is one of my favorites.
I'm doing that
I
at the
just-
show. People seem to really resonate with that
So
song.
funny. It's
Yeah,
funny.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
play a little bit of it, maybe?
Sure, Val. That would be great.
Okay, let me play a little bit. This is one of the songs from Lamont's album. It's called Bitter. Hang on.
My song.
I took you out to wine and dine. You said your heart was mine, all mine. I filled your plate and your cup, moved you in and brought you up. Now for you the thrill is gone. You walked away, now I'm alone.
Are you muting me, Val?
I should be happy you're gone, but it feels all wrong because I'm bitter. Still bitter. Should've known better. Than to let someone as low as you break my heart. I would've done better. If I had never met her. And I hope everything in your world falls apart because I'm bitter. I'm bitter. You broke your promise and you lied.
That's awesome.
Fun song. Fun
Yeah,
song.
It is. Let me bring Lynn back in, and I have another guest for you too. So,
Okay.
Lynn,
This
I
is
don't know.
fun, you guys. I want to do this again already.
Yeah, I wanted to surprise you because, so many you've really done so much for all of us. I thought Fred was going to come on, but he just put his question in, so he might have left. But yeah, I mean, you've just been like a rock for all of us, all of our kids.
For all of us,
For
yeah.
all of us, our kids.
Wow,
and,
you guys.
Hey, Lynn, we better stop because me and you will start crying up in here.
And
I
me
know.
too. I'm welling up now because I love y'all. I love y'all.
Yeah, we love you too. And I think the thing that's so cool about Lamont is that Lamont will invite you to his house, and you don't have to do anything. He will cook. We all have. He has rooms in his house, but we have a bed to sleep in. He's like, okay, that's your room tonight, and you go do that. But then he'll get up, he'll make breakfast, and I mean, it's just you.
And don't get it twisted. He can throw down.
Kills. Yes, he does. He will throw down. So
He can throw down for real.
I
but
love to cook and bake. I come
yeah, don't
from a
start.
long line of.
Don't start. Hang
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
with that. So
Okay.
Lynn, thank
Okay.
you. I just want to thank you, and I'm gonna bring one more person on for a
Thank
second.
y'all. Love you.
Bye, Lynn. Love you back.
Love
I'll
you back.
see you late.
Talk to you later.
On
Okay,
on
will
the
do.
on the 24th. I'll see you late.
24th. I'll
Oh,
see you.
you coming to the
Okay,
show?
I'll see you at the second show.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna come late.
Yes, she's
I'm
got
gonna
a
come
gig
from
with the
where I'm coming
Escovedos.
from. I couldn't.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool.
And it's going to be
So-
great. And Catalina's too. It's going to be great. I wish I could be there too, but I'll
Is
be
it
at my own
vibrato?
self show. Yes. Oh, it's a vibrato. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I will
be.
see you
Okay.
at
I'm
the
gonna be
second
it.
show.
Love you so much. Mwah.
Bye,
All right,
girl.
love you back.
Hi, Valerie. You did great.
Thank you, honey. Okay, so
All right.
are you ready for our next person? I already sent a message, so all they got to
Yeah.
do, if they start talking, I can just bring them in. So you know who you are.
Okay,
How do I
start
get my
talking. Let me
video?
see.
You can just you can actually leave. Hang on a second. Let me mute Lynn. Thought I had muted you.
I gotta
already.
drive. I want to look, but I don't want to drive and look.
Okay,
At,
I'm
be
I'm
on
muting you
screen
right
drive.
now. Mute you now. Okay, you should be muted now. Okay, so I'm gonna send you a text because I asked you to start talking. That's the beauty of this, It's like
Okay, technology.
there we go.
Okay, let me see. Keep talking again.
I just want to
Well.
know which one.
Word. Hey. This is nice, you guys.
Was it the bottle, the Bible, or the gun? I just want to know which one worked out best for you.
It
I
was
got it.
all three. All three are working out. All three are working out. That song.
All three are
I
necessary.
wrote that song in my backyard. Yes. Yes. It is a tongue-in-cheek
Yes, sir.
song
Yes,
as
sir.
well. The payoff line, Lord bless my Bible, my bottle, and my gun. I wrote that song laying on the Chase Lounge in my backyard, probably with a cocktail and a cigar,
Of course.
and was laughing out loud while the lyrics were coming down
Leave that Chase
upon
Lounge.
me.
Can
Okay.
can we play a little bit of that one? Can we?
They were falling upon thee.
Sure.
Okay,
Yes.
so Will, hang on a
Yes,
sec. We're
thank
gonna
you,
play a
Val.
little bit of that one. Let's see.
All right.
Okay, don't go anywhere.
I love a Jesus, but I ain't no punk. I need people alone, yeah. I don't start a lot of hunk. I don't bother nobody, no. So don't bother me. Catch me at the wrong time, it'll cost you every day. That's why I'm here praying. Lord, I wanna be ready. But sometimes I need a real stiff drink. Right now, the temper's unsteady. I just might shoot them before they can blink. 'Cause Father, my Father, hear my prayer. Please answer me when I am done. And bless my Bible, my bottle, and my gun. That's why I'm talking to you.
That's fun.
Sir, yes, sir.
That's fun.
That's the goodness
That's
right
fun.
there,
We're gonna
son.
do that at the show too, y'all.
I remember when I
Awesome.
first heard that song, I'm like, the Bible? and what was it? The Bible, your bottle, and
The bottle and
the
the gun.
gun. So
And the gun,
Listen,
just in case.
you
don't
need it.
don't mess
in
You need it.
don't mess with you.
Yes.
That's
Because you
Exactly.
need them. And there are
Yes.
different times for each one, but sometimes it's all the same thing.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes when people get on that last nerve. Yes.
Oh,
That's
my
right.
God.
That's right.
You might,
That's
need to
right.
put, you might need to put some steel on the table.
That's it. That's it. Just to make it clear where this can go.
Dr. Sunny
It's
said,
good to see your face too.
Good to see you too, sir. Good to see you too. Good to hear you always. That record is incredible, as I've told you 1,000 times. And
Yes,
I can't
thank you,
wait for
Lord.
the world to know it.
yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
coming?
coming.
Good.
Are you
It's
coming
coming.
to the
Stuff.
show, Will?
Yeah.
I have it on my calendar. I plan to be in the building.
Yay.
Yes,
Yay.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm gonna
Yes,
sing.
ma'am.
I'm gonna sing extra specially.
And you,
Oh,
you know, I have. Well, I'll show you after. So, just for the audience sake too. Dr. Sunny said, I don't know why she said it's a party over here.
Hey, hey.
I mean,
everywhere.
Just groove to the music. That's
yeah,
beautiful.
all of y'all crazy.
beautiful,
Okay,
you
all y'all
guys.
crazy. But and Will is a phenomenal vocalist who just he's got one of those voices.
Writer.
Yeah, songwriter and
Believe
thing,
it.
just some
I'm
everything.
just hanging out.
I'm
just hanging out.
I'm glad you
I'm
were
the man
able to.
next to me.
I'm glad you were able to make it. And for the people in
Me too.
my
Thank you
group,
for calling me.
the people in my group that are here, Will is the one that I was doing the webinar with, and he's like this incredible real estate broker. And we did this webinar, Lamont, and they had all of these questions. I was just bringing the questions in. I was moderating the stream, and I'm just bringing the questions in. Will answered those questions. I'm sure that everybody probably bought a house by now because he was answering those questions. Like, I mean, you are.
I hope they bought them from him.
They better, or we're gonna get our we're gonna get our Bible,
That
our
part.
bottle, and our gun, right?
Yeah, exactly. See, there are times when you need all three. There are times when you need all three.
right.
That is
That's
not
right.
mistake.
Paulette says
Absolutely.
hello. Will.
Hey, Paulette.
So no, but seriously, no.
Hey, woman.
We know the best-hearted people, don't we? We really do.
Very much.
We
so.
really do. I didn't want to. So, Will, did you have a question or something that you wanted to ask him, or
That was my
are you
question.
good?
Which one was it? The Bible of the gun. I just want to know. I just
Yeah.
need to know.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it, huh?
just-
I travel with 2 out of 3 most times.
I was going to say, don't tell
Which
about
2?
that.
I'm not gonna say. Yes. But I
Wait.
travel with at least 2 of those items most of the time.
Well, should that lead into the gun, the story about why some people should not have one? The children.
I'm
the
not
children.
sure where you're going. You have to help me.
We don't want the
Oh no,
children.
I think we talked about that in the
My
teaser.
pe- my people didn't hear it, though.
Okay, great. I found I was 3 years old, and me and my mom were living with my granddad, her dad, and he was a hunter, and his gun was in the corner like it was a broom. And I was told 1,000 times never to touch it, but it was always in the corner. I'd have to walk by it. It had a specific corner in this hallway leading to the bathroom, between the kitchen and the bathroom, this short hallway. And I didn't find out until the last maybe not 10 years ago that it happened on Halloween. I didn't know that growing up. But me and my mom were in the living room watching a movie. I was sitting in her lap, and I got up to go to the bathroom and decided to play with this gun. And I put my right index finger over the barrel, and with my left hand, I pulled the trigger and shot off the top digit of my right index finger. And it hurt. I remember everything about it. I remember my mother losing it.
Oh my God.
But the blessings from it are there are a few. One of them, my mother says, if it had to happen, it's good that it happened then before I started using my hands to write or play piano or whatever.
Right.
And then the lasting benefit is I get to talk to kids about gun safety. Because my mother pointed out years ago, my hand is at a kid's eye level. So kids notice it right away. Adults, not so much, but I get to tell kids, if you see a gun, you need to go find your parents. Don't ever touch it, because look what happened to me. And that's a good bonding experience. It's inevitably, when I tell one kid this story, 10 minutes later, that one kid will come back with 6 kids. Can I show them your finger? I'm like, yeah, of course. And I asked the other kids, you want one like this? And everybody's like, no. I said, okay, well, don't ever play with guns. So that's one of the blessings of it. And I'm used to it. One of my professors in college noticed my finger, and he said, "Do you play?" I think I might have been in a piano lesson or a piano audition to get into the music department. Can't really remember, but one of my professors asked me, "Do you play with that finger?" And me being the smart mouth 18-year-old that I could be sometimes, I looked at him and said, "Do you play with your fingers?"
Ooh.
And instead of telling me how disrespectful that was, he just told me, "I'm gonna get you into my program," and he did. And the rest is history. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, that's a trip.
So gun safety is a real thing.
Exactly.
A real necessary thing. Very
Absolutely.
Well, I'm scared of them, so we won't have to discuss
I am
it.
too. Well, obviously, My cousins knew when I was growing up, don't even point a water gun at me. It's just too much.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I did, let me button that story up with, I did 50 years after that. So I would have been 53 at that time. I met a friend at my hangout up here at Bravery Brewing Company up here. He is a gun safety instructor, and we were just having a beer and a cigar and talking, and he noticed my finger, and I told him the story, and he gave me his card and said, if you ever want to go to the shooting range, I'd love to take you. And what I would do first is emphasize gun safety. And to make that longer story a little shorter, we went, and I was very nervous, and because guns are loud. Oh my goodness, I didn't really get that. And what really made me chill out is I saw families there teaching their young kids about gun safety. And that really kind of calmed my spirit and helped me get through that day. And it ended up being a great day. I don't have to do it again.
Nice.
But I did it. But I did it, and it was cool. It was cool.
Never has to happen again.
Well, while I have Will here, I wanted to ask you another question about, let me make sure the chat, okay, we didn't have any. Okay. I wanted to ask you, because some people, I think everybody, all of us know that you're a great cook, and you love to cook, and you're like,
and he got it honest.
Yes, and so I wanted to talk to Will about where you got it honest from, because Will has a part in this story as well.
Okay.
With Frenchie, and how
my grandma.
Your grandmama. So you got a lot of this stuff from her cooking.
From both my grandmothers and my mama, and a lot of cooks and bakers in my family. Yeah.
Frenchie would call me, and all she would say is, "Baby, and by the time she got cooking out of her mouth, I was in my car and headed down the street. The rest of it didn't matter. I didn't need to know what it was, because whatever it was, I was going to eat it. And all she needed to know was, I will be there in just a minute.
Oh, that is so funny. So, so what's the favorite dish? You've sent me some dishes that were just incredible, but what's one of your faves?
Good. For me to cook? I finally got my greens down. My greens are good. And the thing that was missing was a little couple caps full of vinegar. And that brought that taste that I was used to as a kid. I like cooking pasta. So like some linguine or fettuccine with asparagus tips and shrimp and mushrooms and tomatoes and onions and
Yum.
some kind of cheese with and add some cream to make a cream sauce and
Ah,
some garlic bread or
would you stop?
something now. Yeah, I know because now
just
now I'm
stop.
getting
Oh
hungry
my.
too because I'm trying to drop 15 before I see you guys on the road with Lyle. So I'm having liquid
Thought you were gonna
meals
say before
today.
Wednesday. I'm
Tastes,
like, no, you lose
tastes good.
15 pounds
Nah,
Wednesday.
this is just spinach and veggies and a couple fruits and berries and it's good.
Hey, Will, I thought he was going to say by Wednesday too, by his gig.
Right,
It's like,
right.
Okay.
If you
No.
do, I will buy whatever the cup times 10.
Okay.
If that'll just
Okay.
happen.
I'm close to my goal. 15 will make me so beautiful I won't be speaking to any of you. So that's my goal.
I see.
we might not want to speak to you. How about
It's a whole kiss my ass goal. I get it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I could drop 15. I got 2 months to do it. So just
Okay.
announcing it to the world. So I got to do it now.
Now you
right?
got to do it because all my people are going to
Yeah.
be checking in on you. So there you go.
That's right.
Yep.
So Will, do you have any last words before you go?
Just keep on coming up with the good music because we love it and you are brilliant at it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Will.
No, I love you.
Very well.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
now I'm gonna go in here and see if I can drink me up something that'll make me lose 15 pounds. In the
Okay.
if I can.
You might not want that drink. All right.
I
This
don't.
is a drink
Not right
everybody
now.
can have.
That's it.
All right,
That's
darling.
it.
I'll see you at the show. Okay.
All right.
All
Love
right.
y'all.
Love you back.
All right. Love you back.
So you look
This
at
is
you.
so much fun, you guys.
I knew you weren't expecting all of that. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
beautiful.
but you know, you just
That's
there's
beautiful.
just so
Thank
many
you.
people that's loving you. I did want to ask though, is there anyone in the chat that might have a question for Lamont? Because I know we're just talking because we're all friends or whatever. But did you guys want to know anything about Lamont? Like,
What would you like to know?
what's your go-to seasoning for cooking?
Oh, you know what? I think about that a lot. My favorite spice is black pepper. Salt is more necessary for a lot of reasons, but I love black pepper
Yeah.
on like most everything. Most
Rem-
everything. I love black pepper.
Remember when I was making the oils because I made you one. What do you call those things? Oh my gosh, help me.
The diffuser? I'm not
It
sure
wasn't
what
the
you're asking.
diffuser, but yeah, I made you one of the oils. The fragrance stuff. This I can't even think what you call
Yeah.
it. Anyway, the one that you liked so much, black pepper was actually
Yes.
one of the ingredients in that.
See? I didn't know that, but that makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a real good it's a good seasoning.
It's the one I really go to. Yeah.
Okay, so one more kitchen question. What's the most random
Okay.
thing in your drawer?
I am kitchen gadget daddy. Like so my favorite gadget I will say is my garlic press. But it's a little different. You put the whole clove of garlic on your countertop and you just rock this little gadget and it minces it. So you
Did
don't
I
have to do
see it?
any knife work.
Had I seen that?
Probably, Val, over the year, because I've been using this and I've gifted them to people because it's just such a cool gadget. But my newest gadget is a ginger grater. And it's not even 6 inches. I'm trying to get into the middle of the screen. It's not even 6 inches, but you can mince the ginger and get
That
some of that
sounds
good
good.
ginger juice out of there too. When you have a
When
dish
you
that requires ginger, like my broccoli, beef and broccoli. I use a lot of ginger.
well
in
at the
that,
next
and it's
rehearsal,
delicious.
bring some. I want to bring like so I can put it in a hot water bottle and stuff. Bring me some. You have a question.
Bring you some.
Some ginger.
Bring you some what? Some
from
ginger?
some of the ginger that you
Okay.
crushed with the thing. And
Okay.
here's a question for you, Dr. Sunny.
Okay. What's something on your musical bucket list? Oh, that's easy. I am still waiting for the Rolling Stones to call me for the gig. That is my dream gig. Yeah,
You know what?
that's my dream gig.
So don't
And they better call quick. They're all older than me, but they're still doing
know,
it in
right?
great fashion. But they need to call
Well,
quick,
you-
fast, and in a hurry so I can do this gig.
Well, you know what, Lamont, and I shouldn't tell you this, but
They're gonna call.
no, Lisa, no, this is about me.
Okay.
Lisa Fischer had called me for that gig a long time ago, Rolling Stones.
Shut up.
And well, obviously I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. I wasn't
Weren't ready for it.
I wasn't ready for it. So,
I get that,
yeah, I wasn't ready.
but I'm ready.
Um,
I am ready. I've been ready for that call.
Thank you for-
That's the call I'm waiting on.
Thank you for Donnie for thank you. Essential oils.
Essential oils. Yes, I see.
Why
that
couldn't I
as well.
think of that? But yeah, I
Hey,
used to.
you got
I
a
used,
lot on your mind right now.
I know. I used to mix up all this stuff, and so Donnie,
Yes.
Donnie Baker, he's another one of my people.
Hey, Donnie Baker, how you doing?
He has a really cool studio. I haven't been there yet, but just I know he has. Oh, he knows Kevin. What does Kevin call himself? Your frat
Chokan?
brother. No, your frat brother, Kevin.
Kevin.
Donnie, what's his name? No, wait, no.
Not Kevin.
Flournoy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so he's done
Of course.
things at Donnie's studio, and that's how we kind of. Donnie is another
Wonderful.
one, my Ecam fam, and we were
Yeah.
talking about it, and his name came up. But that's not what
Very good.
y'all. That's not what he called him. That's what I call him, but I call him by his name, but it's got some nickname. But I mean, this is a very small world here. It really is.
It
Very
is.
small.
It really is.
So Lisa said that Lisa's still here. Oh, he said
Good.
K-Flow. K-Flow.
Yes, K-Flow. And he's got a beautiful project out as well that's doing very well.
Oh,
I need to call
nice.
him and find out, if he can give me some pointers on, because he's all over the place doing very well. Congratulations to you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me see, because we really took up the time, didn't we? What time did we start?
3 o'clock.
Oh, we need to be wrapping.
kinda
We need to be
wrapping
wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure anybody have any more questions. Lisa said I ain't going nowhere. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we are going to ask. Okay, here's a question for you that somebody wrote. One song you wish you had written.
Oh, Body and Soul by Anita Baker. First time I heard
Dang!
it, I was like, I could have written this song. This is my kind of song.
Wow.
First time I heard it. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Now go check it out again with that in mind. It's my kind of song. I wish I had written that song.
Wow. If you can go back and give 22-year-old Lamont heads up, what would it be?
Ooh, forgive and look for and expect great things.
Wow. That's good. I like that. So let's talk one more time about the show, because we're gonna wrap this puppy up.
Okay.
So the show, I'm gonna bring the flyer back up here.
Okay. The show is on Thursday, the 24th of April, this coming Thursday at the Baked Potato in Studio City, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're going to do some songs from my record, of course, and some songs not from my record. We're going to absolutely do Nobody Like You, which is my current single that has been part of a radio campaign that I think did exceedingly well. We started at number 111 on this particular chart, and through the course of 10 weeks, we got up to number 45. And I have to give a shout out to, I want to get the call letters right. There's a station, a country station in Moscow, Idaho, that played the record the most, and I will be reaching out to you directly to see what we can do to interact together some more. But we'll definitely be doing that song. And I wanted to say before we wrap up, Val changed my life yesterday, you guys. Don't judge me. I am not technological daddy. So Val was prepping for this live stream today, and she showed me how to find the comments page on my YouTube page that I had never found before yesterday. So first, I want to give a special shout out to my YouTube followers and the beautiful comments. I found one comment from a colleague of mine. I did his show with him a year ago. It said 11 months ago. And I'm just now responding because I didn't even know that page was there. So you guys, thank you for all the beautiful messages on all my socials. But I kind of keep in touch with the Facebooks and the YouTube, Facebook and the Instagram, as I call it. But I had no idea I know how to like a comment on YouTube, but I couldn't read the long comments for some reason until yesterday. So now that I found you, you will not be getting rid of me. And just stay with me. I'm safe. Those of you that have been following me, you know.
Oh, your tornado. You talked about that.
Yeah, I had a close encounter with the tornado in Nashville last week. I am safe. I don't need to do that again either. But thank you for all the kind messages. Because, I don't mind saying that was really scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
Hearing the siren go off. And then, when the rain started coming down, people were scurrying like mice. And it's pretty scary because I've never been through that. I'm not familiar with that at all.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the earth moving. That's not fun. I'm familiar with fires popping up in Southern California. That's not fun. No. But the tornadoes, it was just otherworldly. And God bless you all. I hope the people are safe where the tornadoes touch down. But just that you guys go through that every year is something else to me. So I'm grateful. I'm safe. Thanks for staying with me. Hey, Terry. And I hope to see you all at the show on Thursday if you're local, if you're going to be local. And we're going to do more of these because this was so much fun, Val. Thank you for really prodding me along to do this because and we got lots more to talk about, but I don't want to hold you guys too long.
I
Appreciate you all tuning in.
I remember when you were like, I know you wanted to punch me out when I'm like, come on, Lamont, just go live. Just go live. I did the same thing to Fred, though. Just go live. Just go live.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
I didn't want to do it.
But you've been doing
But
very well.
I'm having so much fun.
Yeah,
I'm having so much fun. And thank you.
Who is this right here? I wanted you to see this because right now my comments are being weird, but look.
Okay. Phoenix Rising was in Nashville. It was not cute at all. I'm telling you guys, really, really, I was scared.
Yeah,
I was scared because I saw it. I have pictures of the tornado on my phone. It looked like it was 5 blocks away.
Oh,
and
gosh.
the circular top of the tornado was huge, and the little downspout thing, we saw it on the way to the gig. That we saw it, and that had me kind of freaked out, I have to say.
Oh, look. That's Amy. I didn't know that.
Hey, Amy Keys.
Hey, girl. What's up?
Very
oh,
good.
my God. I was looking for you.
Yeah. Well, we saw it together. We were in the van on the way to the gig together, and people were walking around like it was a sunny day in L.A. Wow. And then when it got dark and quiet and then it started raining, people were scurrying like mice and the sirens were going on. Yeah, don't need to do that again.
Yeah. So Amy said, "What's up?"
What's up?
Well, look, I think on that note, you pretty much covered everything that you wanted to make sure that people were going to the show on the 24th. I'm excited about it. So, she says rain was going Rain was going sideways.
It was crazy, you guys. It was like all of a sudden. It was like all of a sudden. It's because I had been out with the front of house engineer. We went to lunch and it was like 80 degrees. I didn't even need a jacket. And then, an hour and a half later, this tornado thing. Yeah, it was crazy.
And then Paul said you were trying to be Dorothy.
I was trying not to be Dorothy. I don't want to get caught up in the hurricane.
You were clicking your heels. Click, click, click.
Trying to be someplace else. Yes. Any
Oh
place
my
else.
God, that
Yeah.
is too funny. Well, on that note, give me 1 second here, my darling, and I wanted to kind of take us out with another one of the songs on your record. Well, we'll hear it, but it's actually one of my faves. Let me find it for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Seriously, I love this song. Let me see if I can find it here.
And while you're looking, just let me say thank you again to everybody that's tuning in. And I will keep you posted for the next one because this was so much fun. I want to do it again.
You're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again. Okay,
We're
here
going to
we
do it
go.
again.
I'm gonna go backwards and then forwards. So give me a moment. That's the beauty of this. You do what
Okay.
you want. It's so funny. Somebody said, "Well, aren't you afraid to like make mistakes?" I'm like, everybody makes mistakes. It just happens.
That's
so
right.
just have fun.
That's
And
right.
that's what we're doing. We're just having fun. So I'm gonna play this
Yeah.
song.
Be
Let me get it going here.
when will we understand? We live the
Can I start it over?
Creator's plan.
Sure.
When we share
So you can hear Carolyn Perry McCollum do her thing on the intro of this song.
I didn't. Here we go. Ooh.
I'm waiting for the day love will show us all her way. But some of us just won't let it be. No. When will we understand? We live the Creator's plan. When we share our love equally. This love ain't afraid of nobody. This love celebrates who's got it. This love is ready to free and to change you. This love, let's make more giving. More love, heart and soul fulfilling. This love is a beautiful hurricane. Let it rain. Let this love swell in Georgia. Let it rain, yeah. And then let it flow through the mountains of Tennessee. Let California be covered. Covered, yeah, yeah. And to let this nation be blessed. Sea to shining sea.
Lamont, this is like, I think this
That
might
was
be
fun.
this might be my fave. So
I think it's a strong song.
It is. On that note, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Happy Good Friday, everybody.
Bye, Lamont.
See you. Thanks so much.
Living into a dream that leaves you somewhere in between. By yourself and then only, yeah. Well, this love just welcomes you in. This love is bigger than your kin. This love is a red.